Good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hello, greetings, and welcome to Howard's Couch with me, Howard Val. Nice to make your acquaintance this Tuesday, isn't it? Is it Tuesday? Yes, it is. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, the 14th of September, 2021. How's your day been so far? Has it been good? My name is Howard, and I'm actually streaming live today on Twitter live and YouTube live. So if you happen to be watching on those two channels, if you're watching on Twitter, the link will be up there. Watching on Facebook, the link will be in the title and in the comments, howardval.com/live. Come over to Amazon Live because you won't know what's going on when I start talking about, oh dear, itchy nose. Oh, hope it brings me luck. That's what they say. So come over and join in the fun because I love coming on Amazon Live. I meet loads of really cool people. We hang out in the chat and meet some old mates and some new mates. And that's how it works. So this is Howard's Couch with Tuesday's Electronics. The good stuff. So that's up here. But I want to do a couple of things, two things. If you can unmute here or down here, and then you can join in the chat over there because that will opens up the chat. And so what I'm asking, my name is Howard. I'm actually streaming from the UK, England, town called Rugby, which is in the Midlands, which is in the centre of the country, originally from London. So whereabouts in the States, or if you're outside the States, whereabouts the States are you watching from? Unmute and put it in the chat, and we'll have a conversation as well. And also, what will really do me a great favor, if you could click the follow button. If you do that, your name would appear in the chat that you're following me. I will give you a big shout out and a big thank you like this, and you get my undying gratitude. And my dear late mum always be polite, always say please and thank you. So I'm saying, please, if you can give me a follow, you get one of these, my undying gratitude, but you get notification every time I go live. So let's start the conversation going by telling me where you're watching from. Just put it into the chat. On Amazon Live, it'll be here, Twitter, be down there, and be the same on YouTube. But come over to howardval.com/live. So the links are up there on Twitter, down there on YouTube, and just let me know where you're watching from, just to get the conversation going. I normally have a question of the day, which I do use, and again, just I get to know people. I meet some old friends on here, some new ones, which is nice. Do excuse me, take a quick drink. So it's all good. So what is Amazon Live? Well, I'll tell you what Amazon Live is. It's Howard's Couch. We're talking about electronics. What Howard's Couch is, why I call it the name of the show, Howard's Couch, across all social media, is because sometimes I might have a guest on the couch, actually. I might have an author or a mate who talks about some electronics. But I have you, actually. I'm talking to you, and you. So you come over to my place virtually and have a sit on the couch. And what I do, I'll have a chat with you, like friends do, over a cup of tea, as I would have a cup of coffee or a cold drink or a brew, as we call it. And I just talk about what mates talk about, what I bought on Amazon, what I've seen on Amazon, and I just recommend it to you. And what you see, it'll scroll down the carousel down here, or it may be over there on the app, or it could be on here. And every time I talk about a particular product, I highlight it. Will say featured now in a red box. As you can see, I'm featuring the Roku streaming stick, which would be the first one I'll be talking about. And all you need to do is click on. If you fancy it, you don't have to. It's not obligatory. I'm just like a mate, a friend talking to you. Click on it. Go to that product page, and the buying process is exactly the same as it is on Amazon. You just hopefully add to the basket, check out, and come back and have a chat if you want to. But as I say, the products will scroll left or right or up and down or whatever, and I want you to flick left or right and just click on everything. you know, because you never know. And that's how it works. So welcome to Howard's Couch. And shall we get started? Yeah, we'll see you on the other side of this. Right, so the first item we're looking at is the Roku Streaming Stick Plus, which I have. Oh dear. Let me just share the screen. I should have prepared a screen share, shouldn't I? How's your day been while I'm doing that? I know it's 8 o'clock, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, give or take, if you're on the West Coast, East Coast. So Roku Streaming Stick Plus, this turns your not so smart TV into a smart TV. So what it is, it's like a stick. There it is there. It plugs into your HDMI socket at the back of your TV, and that's it. And obviously it's powered by you know, so you plug into your power socket or your whatever it is, power outlet, I think you call it, sorry. And like I say, it turns your not so smart TV into a smart TV, and which streams in HD, 4K, HDR, that's high definition resolution, with all the Fire TV streaming services. It's on sale today for $49 actually, which is a lot less than I paid. But again, there's going to be a theme with these stuff I'm talking about you this afternoon, is that they've all got high ratings. And for me, I mean, I've bought this and I just love it. And I'll show you the remote control. The fact that 96,134 people gave it an average 4.7 out of 5 means it's pretty damn good, and people buy it and keep it. I've got it. I use it. I just love it. So let me just we'll talk about it more in further detail. This is the remote control that comes with it. On the side, you've got the standard volume, up and down, and mute. Fairly bog standard. This power button will turn on the TV as well, so that's quite good. That's a back button. That's the home button. Navigation buttons to navigate through the menus, and you click. Oh, sorry, just make it clear for you guys. Sorry, you click OK to select it. This one is instant replay. The voice activation. I'll talk about that in a sec. That brings up the settings menu, and you've got replay, play and pause, and fast forward. And here you've got 4 shortcuts to what am I thinking of? Streaming services. Now these are hardwired, okay, so you can't reassign it, unfortunately, and depending whereabouts you are, what region you're in, they're going to be different to my one. However, it works with Alexa. It's not with Alexa. It's voice activated, which is really good. So all you need to do is you just click on it and say open Netflix, open Disney Plus, open action movies, open insert name of my favorite show, and it will open up, and it's very quick, very responsive. Yeah, sorry, just trying to check something out. I forgot my very responsive, and also which I like. Let me just show you. It boasts long range wireless receiver, because your TV or router may be in the basement, different room, maybe upstairs or downstairs. So this picks up a strong signal to give us, well, as they say, smooth streaming, even in rooms farther from your router. My router, I'm quite lucky, it's quite near, but we got the confidence of this. Now then, it comes with an app as well, which a free app, which is on the phone, Android or iOS. Let me just call it out for you. Here we go. This is the app. It's got all my new release, well, the new releases for wherever I am. Can you see down below? You may be able to see it. See, it says remote next to what's on. It's grayed out. I'm gonna open it up, and there's the let me just hold up to the camera. There's the remote, which is the same as the physical remote, and it's a really good feature. Why do you want a remote on your phone? Well, the battery may run out on this, or you may have lost it, and this does all the features of the remote control. However, one really good thing about this, if you can just see the headphones, get into focus, there it is. That's for personal listening. So what you do, you plug your headphone into your mobile, you click on that headphone jack, and because it picks up the feed from the TV, you got personal listening. Because on this model, there's no headphone jack on this one, but with this, it cuts off the TV, and you have got personal listening. So you know someone's working somewhere in the same room. You can watch TV without interfering with someone. So that's really two really good things as well, which I like about this. Let me just close that down. And also just go back to the screen. I like the home screen on this. And I've got there's a picture of it here, and I'll show you why I like it. Let me just right, here we go. This is a home screen. It may be slightly different ways compared. Oh, that's the mobile app, by the way. So you've got the home features down there, all the regular menu, and the options is a star button. But what I like about it is that all the streaming services are nice and clean in blocks. And when you go into settings, by the way, you can actually alter the order. So the more the ones that you use more, you can actually change the order, drag and drop, that sort of thing, and that's really handy as well. And you just click on it if you don't use the voice control, and so that's why I like it. It's just very clean, and I use it a lot. I think it's just brilliant. So that is on offer today for 14. Does I say $49? Yeah, $49. 96,134 gave it 5-star rating. So that's a Roku Streaming Stick Plus, which I'm featuring on Howard's Couch. Welcome if you're just joining me. My name is Howard. I'm actually streaming from the UK, England. So, you know, where you're watching from, just put your comments in the chat, and don't forget to unmute, please. Otherwise, you can't open the chat and you won't be able to hear me. And the best thing you can do for me, which is my dear late mum, always should say please and thank you. If you do give me a follow, that would really help out my channel on Amazon, and your name would appear in the chat. You get a big thank you, and I'll give you a shout out. You get notification every time I go live, and yeah, and my thanks really. Let me just check the chat because sometimes it doesn't refresh. Not yet. That's all right. Because sometimes it doesn't refresh. And I miss people, and people think I'm being rude by not answering them. You know. So I always like to keep check on this. So that's a Roku Streaming Stick Plus. Now then, the next one, which I'm using as we speak, which kind of highlight it now. It's a Logitech StreamCam, which I'm actually using, and I think it's bloody marvelous. I've had it for over a year. I paid over the odds for it this time last year because of the you know what, which led to a shortage of webcams. This is 16699, far less even the price I pay for it back in the UK, here in the UK, Only 5 left in stock, so it's very, very popular. And I'm just going to show you it. It's sitting loud and proud on my TV. While you do that, just tell me where you're watching from. Put it in the wrong way, Howard. Put it in the chat. There you go. Just get a bit of conversation going. That's what I'm after. Bit of chat. Right, just get the phone up, my phone camera working. And oh, let's go to focus. There it is. Loud and proud on top of my monitor. So I'm going to talk about it for a little bit. It's not much to talk about really, because it does what it does, and it does bloody well. It streams in 1080p. That's a good one. All right. It streams in 60 frames per second. Now, don't get too techie, because I create videos. So when you create a video and playback, the more frames per second, the more smoother the playback is, and you don't get blurring. When you create things in 30 frames per second, that's more like a film look, which obviously doesn't happen on webcams. So 60 frames per second, you plug it in, it finds the software, and you're in. Okay, let me just share the screen, because it comes with a couple of, well, a feature which is I don't use it, but it's there. I mean, it's there, isn't it? It's a feature, and it's there. There we go. Now look, this picture, am I viewing it? Here we go. This is a feature that you can flip it for vertical recording or vertical streaming. Okay. And it fits on an adapter. Okay. Which is this. This is the adapter it goes on. Oh, by the way, underneath it, it's got tripod thread, and it's got a tripod thread on the on here as well. I'm going to show you. Sorry, it's got a tripod stand underneath it. So that flicks onto your thing, so you can flick it. Now, to me, Richard Arthur, hello. What do you do for lighting? Well, they're featured. I've got the Neewer 2-pack lighting, which is a twin pack, which is on the carousel. If you hang on, Richard, or if you give me a follow, after I talk about this camera, I'll talk about the lighting. I've got a box light, which I'm not talking about because it's not, they don't make it anymore. But I'm talking about this a Neewer twin pack for $44. Hey, Richard. Well, what can I say? Let me just do this and say thank you to Richard. Richard's following. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So if you hang on here, Richard, after talking about this awesome camera, I'll flick to the Neewer. Richard saying getting the camera now. What, the Logitech is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Just one thing, Richard, which I nearly got caught out. I hope you're listening. It comes with a USB-C. Okay, be careful. If your laptop hasn't got a USB-C port, if it's slightly older, if you've got an Apple, you're probably right. It won't fit. And I nearly got caught out on this. So what you need is on the carousel is an adapter, which is only $8.99. It's a female. Is it the right one I've got? Yeah, it is. You need one of these before I talk about it. As to anybody who's watching this, just share this. Hang on. Let me just share this screen. Let's bring it in. So you need one of these. It's actually on sale, $8.49 plus an extra $1. So what was it $7.49 for two? Okay. So this goes into your USB, turns into a USB output, and you can plug in a USB-C. So it's on my PC. Yeah, well done, Richard. Like Richard and everybody else, you need one of these. And I nearly got caught out on this. I'm highlighting it now, so you can click on that as well. 38,000 gave it 4 point something, 6 out of 5. Twin pack. So you got a spare one. And it's blimey. Normally it's only $9.99. $8.49, 15% off. So with the coupon, it's only $7.49, like free. So there you go. But getting back to the Logitech StreamCam, which I'm gonna just show you. It's got this feature where you can stream vertical, but I wouldn't use it. It's there because you only stream vertical on your mobile, don't you? If you're using I don't know, Instagram, TikTok, if you're that old or young. Yeah, so it comes with a USB-C. What I would have liked, it's not a criticism, if Logitech could have provided an adapter, or you could have taken out the lead and put your own USB-A lead on, but they didn't. But so you need one of those without doubt. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. But apart from that, it's an awesome piece of kit. As you can see, let me just take this off. Amazon Stream is 720. So if you're happy with the picture, imagine in 1080 for blogging, creating videos, video conferencing, 1080p. Oh, you can get the Logitech webcam software if you wish, which is free. So what that means is you can customize the camera. You can zoom in, zoom out, alter the color, contrast, pan and zoom, you know, whatever you want. Comes with a decent microphone. Personally, I don't think webcam microphones are any good. You may get maybe on some Apple ones. This one isn't too bad. When I talk about this Blue Snowball Ice, if Richard is still on the call, I want me to talk about these pair of lights. If we can do it now, then as promised, I will talk about these two lights because it's really I use them every day when I go live. It's such a brilliant deal and such a lot of extra features. As if Richard is still there, so I'm doing it for him and I'm doing it for you. So I don't mind, leaping about because it's for you guys. I'm here hopefully as a friend on my couch, providing a service. Trying to get some music up. I think I know why. I think I know why. But there it is. So that's it in landscape mode, which is what you normally would use. But you can flick it to portrait. It's a feature, but you do need USB-C adapters. Let me just check the chat just to refresh. Sometimes it doesn't refresh, and I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. Let me just go back to this and see if anybody's. Richard may not be in the room, so I'll carry on with the next item, which is this, the Blue Snowball Ice. Let me just stop sharing this screen, and let me get rid of this banner for a sec. Let's just turn this off. Let's just get into shot. Here we go. This is it. It is completely brilliant. Blue Snowball Ice made by Blue. Can you have a guess why it's called the Blue Snowball Ice? Can I have a guess? Could it be because it's white? It's round like a snowball? Yes, it is. And it is on offer today. $49.99. Yeah, $49.99. Without getting too techy, it's a cardioid or a condenser mic, which means you've got to sort of be in front of it to talk into, like a conventional microphone. So it's not multi-directional, although it's got a quite wide range, actually. If I move like that, it should be quite clear. If I move like this, don't know, maybe fading a bit. So it's mainly for one person in front of the microphone. if you're doing it, it's not for that price. You wouldn't expect to be multi-directional. And what that means is, if you're doing an interview, we'll pick up the other person who've got an instrument, a band. That's what I was thinking of. But $49.99. I've had mine. Actually, do what? Getting off for 6 years now, and I paid a lot more than $49.99 in England. Compatible for Mac, plug and play. It's got this proprietary USB cable, by the way, and you just plug it into your USB-A into your computer device, picks up the software, and it works. And hopefully, it's a bit like show and not tell, so to speak, where you can hear it. Yeah, there are higher spec microphones like the Blue Yeti or the Sennheisers or the Shure microphones. We may get more of the sound you get on the radio, but you know what? Don't be embarrassed with this, please. Don't be embarrassed. Some people have said, which I thought was very unkind, was that it's one up from a webcam. And I think that's being unkind. Now, I'm going to do a live demo with the Logitech StreamCam built-in microphone compared to this. Wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck. And while I'm doing that, if you can unmute, join the conversation, and if you can give me a follow, that would be, friends for life. Right, I'm going to go and switch from the Blue Snowball Ice to the internal microphone for the Logitech StreamCam. Here we go. I think you can hear me. The volume's working. I think the volume is good, but it's a bit shallow, bit echoey. Not echoey, hollow. That's the word. It's hollow. So this is the built-in webcam on the Logitech StreamCam, which is not too bad. If you're on a budget, it's fine. But when I switch to the Snowball Ice, I think you can hear the difference. It's like chalk and cheese, isn't it? I think it's a really good camera. I use it for all my creating videos, web streaming on Amazon Live, and today, while I'm talking about Amazon Live, I'm on Twitter Live. So you haven't been watching on Twitter, the link will be up there, and on YouTube. So welcome, YouTube. Again, the link to come on here will be in the comments and in the heading, howardvale.com/live. Come and join me from Twitter land and Facebook, YouTube land. And you, come and unmute and join in the conversation. And if you can give me a follow, that would be awesome. You get a massive thank you. I'm going to ask a question. What question can I ask that's not too difficult? Not too difficult. Dead easy. Here we go. What's your favorite TV show? If it's just to get a conversation, I'd like to know, people who've joined me before, or we could be new. You may be new to Amazon. This is Howard's Couch, where I invite you, my friend, over to my place, sit on my couch, have a brew, cup of tea, cup of coffee. We call it a brew in England. And I talk about stuff I bought on Amazon, stuff I've seen. I'm just recommending to you. And you see it on the carousel down there. And every time I talk about an item, it gets highlighted. And the one I'm talking about now is this Blue Snowball Ice, which I think you can hear is bloody good quality. It comes with a tripod. Where's my tripod gone? Where's my tripod gone? Let me just share a screen before I bring it in. Right. Comes with a tripod. Let's just do that. Let's go here. Where are we? Yes, this is it. That's a tripod. It screws on. I'm using it on this boom mic stand, which I'm talking about next, which is a really good offer today. And that's it. There's not much I can say about it, to be honest with you, except 10,119 people gave it an average 4.6 stars out of 5. And hopefully, as you can hear, I think it's brilliant. I think it's great. I think it's really good. Yeah. I can't think what to say about it. I could make it more complicated. Yeah. There we go. Straightforward. Hopefully, show and not tell. You can hear what it sounds like, and why not just click and have a look at it? I'm using it now I use it for my streams. And while we're here, question I'm asking is, what's your favorite TV show? Just to get a conversation. I know you're busy. I know people are dropping on the stream all the time, which is, I love that. I think it's great, and taking an interest, which I think is awesome, and I do appreciate it. Here on Howard's Couch on this Tuesday, where I invite you over to my place to have a chat, talk about stuff I've got on Amazon that I like. And this is what we're talking about, this InnoGear adjustable mic stand, which I'm going to make it a bit higher so you can just see. It's a boom stand. I'm just going to turn. You may not be able to hear me, so I'm just going to try and bring it into shot. There it is. Goes up and down. You can push it back. Oh, let's get it back on here. Comes with this pop filter not built in with it. A pop filter makes the P's and the S's not so harsh. Double-sided mesh, that's good quality. You can mount it. I mount it underneath, but you can mount it, as you can see on the carousel. You can mount it on top. It does come. I can't see why you would use this. Well, outside, but wind filter pops over this, and I've lost it to my absolute shame. Well, I'll share the screen in a sec. Although it's built for blue snow for the blue snowball or blue, I'm going to share the screen. It does come with another microphone stand, which I will show you. So you're not limited to it. Well, just click on it so you can see it for yourself. But such a bloody good deal, though. Let me just bring it in to here. Here we go. They call it Z shape or scissor or whatever they call it. Here's the other microphone. Why isn't it? Can you see my why isn't it highlighting it? Oh, it makes it bigger. Can you see my? There we go. Can you see that? I've lost mine. And that screws on, and you can put a conventional microphone on it. Got a clamp, so you can clamp it to your computer table or work desk. And it's, was it it's gone down. I did this yesterday. It was $17.99. It looks like they've reduced the price even further. So it's $19.99. It's 20% off, an extra 5% off with a coupon. Now, just to be fair, I have noticed, and it's not on the carousel, you may want to click on this. There's a newer model of this. All right. So dual mic. Oh, you've got dual mic clip holders, metal base. So that's only $21.99. That's got a high rating. So click on this, and if you fancy the newer model, have a look, compare it. It may. So it's a boom stand, right? So it's more like a standalone as opposed to using this. So you've got a choice, but they call it a new model. I think it's completely different, to be honest with you. But metal, as you can hear, and it's fantastic. For that price, you can't go wrong. You got 30 days, haven't you? And I tell you one thing. I do a lot of obviously a lot of live streaming here on Amazon and Facebook. Not today. today is YouTube and Twitter live. And of course, I do a lot of video calls, Zoom calls, because I do a lot of business networking. And I'm just going to take this off for a sec. And so I've got this setup. I've got the blue snowball ice, got my boom mic stand with a pop filter, and I've had so many compliments made to me about it. Just make it a bit bright. What's going on here? That's better. A lot of compliments made about it because, oh, you look professional. Little did I realise. Well, yeah, I do live stream. So, am I professional? So, what the point I'm trying to make is, if you want to do blogging or creating videos, YouTube videos, and you're streaming, people are going to respect you. They're going to see you more of an authority, that you've got a good setup with a boom mic, the pop filter, the microphone. And they don't know how much this is only $16. They don't know how much this is $50. Was that $66? You got a whole live streaming set, haven't you? Just a thought. It's not a pair, but just a thought. Just a little thought. So there you go. Just joining me in Ogear. There's $19.99. You're saving 20%. An extra 5% coupon on this. Also, apparently, if you join Prime, which I think you can join free, for 30 days, you get an extra $3. So, just worthwhile thinking about it, in my humble opinion. There we go. So just joining me, just looking at some really good kit of gear, really cool webcam by Logitech, a cool microphone, blue snowball ice. This gear, you get all these three gears, and then you're good for live streaming or video creation. I'd imagine video creation. Just worth a thought. And if you are just joining me, welcome. Hello, this is Howard's Couch. And I'm inviting you over to my place for a brew. We call it a brew. We're friends, sit on the couch, have a cup of tea, cup of coffee. And I talk about, like a friend, to recommend saying, I saw this on Amazon and I think you like it. And, we have a chat. You click on it because it appears in the carousel. Whenever I talk about something, it gets featured, which I'm doing by the power of magic now, which I'm about to get ready. So please feel free to scroll across, up there or down there or up here somewhere, because you may see something you fancy. I just want people to click. That's all I want. And buying, that's entirely down to you. You may agree with my recommendations or comments about it. That's fine. That's what friends are, But I'm sure there's something on there that you like. I hope so anyway. And if you can unmute to follow. Not unmute to follow. Unmute to join in the chat, which is here. Okay. And I'm asking a question. What question am I asking? This one. What's your favorite TV show / movie? Just to get the conversation going. Also, if you can give me a follow, my dear late mum said, always say please and thank you and be polite. So I'm asking you, please, if you click on the follow button, your name will appear in the chat. I'll give you a massive shout out, a big thank you. Look at that, big thank you. And also what that means is you get notification every time I go live, and you get my undying gratitude. So if you can do that, it would help me, to be honest with you, to get a bit higher up and hopefully produce better content, see more of you guys, have a chat in the comments if you want to. Please feel free. It's not a trick question. What's your favorite TV show / movie? Unmute, but you comment in the chat. Seems right. It seems okay to me. YDLG Kindle reader started following. Well, YLD Kindle reader, thank you so much. In the house, everybody. I suspect that's not your real name. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. Okay, where you're calling from. Thank you so much. You've got my undying gratitude, and you get notifications every time I go live, and I would really appreciate YDLG Kindle Reader from somewhere on this earth. Right, let me just call this up, because next on the here is the just put that down here, is the Kindle. No, it's not. What am I talking about? It's the Rode Micro. Here we go. It's don't be put off by the size on this, folks. Please do not be put off, because this is one of the top brands in the world, Rode, used by amateurs, professionals. You see sometimes on news conferences, you may see a Rode microphone. They make microphones, and YDLG is calling from Texas. Welcome. Good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Just about. I bet it's hot where you are. Tell me how hot it is. Go on, impress me. Anyway, so there we go. It says made by Rode, and it's got this what they call it, a Rycote Lyre shock mount. What that means is it just keeps it fairly steady when you're walking around. It's only 3 inches long. That's the front of it. It is not battery power. It says in the description it's battery power. It isn't. There's no battery to operate this. It gets its power from your camera via this standard microphone jack. Now, actually, I forgot to mention this Lyre shot. Sometimes you might buy this extra as well. So it comes with it. Comes with this microphone lead, which is not the longest, but once it's mounted on the camera, it's easy. But what this can do, it unplugs, which I really like, and you can put your own longer lead on. And if you're here, I talk about the Logitech StreamCam, which is USB-C. I suggested it would have been great that if you could be a detachable one, because anyway, just so you can put your own microphone lead on this, a longer one, because at the bottom of this, it's got a tripod mount, so that's quite good. And this connects to your DSLR or suitable webcam. And as luck would have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've got a camera here, which isn't featured because they don't make anymore. In Europe, it was called the 200D Canon. I think they called it SL2 Rebel. Bloody good camera, really. Very good camera. They don't make them anymore. It's 300, I think, or the SL3. Again, I don't see many of those. Anyway, here's the camera with the old soft shoe. You click it on, slide it on, like so. There's a big screw here. You tighten it up, and that makes it tight, so it doesn't come off. Let me just put some music on if I can. Should come through. There we go. Yeah, so it makes it secure, and depending on your particular model, this plugs into your microphone jack, and you're set to go. Put your camera on a tripod, create videos, or use it for blogging. It's quite good. Oh yes, I forgot about this. This is a windshield. You call it a cat, which comes with it. So you've got this shock absorber, this here, and this as included in the price. You slip it on, so when you're outdoors and it's windy, it won't get that sound. Now then, you're probably asking me, Howard, what's the distance on this before the sound quality of your voice started to become a bit hollow? Good question. I think it's down to you what your sweet spot is, to be honest with you. However, as a rule of thumb, if you're blogging like this, it will pick up your voice. So if you're doing creating a pre-recorded video and you're an arm's length, you're going to be okay. Obviously, the nearer it is, it's going to be fine. Now, what you can do as a tip, you can record yourself talking into this. And each time you speak, you go back and back, further and further. Okay, to some distance back. Play back the video, have a listen to your voice, and judge what is your sweet spot, because it's fairly subjective. Obviously, this is going to be okay, and this is going to be okay. But if you're some distance away, you may be happy with it. So just do that. I just put the camera down. Sorry, guys. And yeah, so to judge yourself, it's only 3 inches long, but it's and it doesn't look silly on your camera, and it's Rode, and let me just share the screen for you. Let me just bring it in. Just saying, have a quick look at it. This is it. So it comes with that shock mount, and it's 16% off today, $59. So saving nearly $11, which is quite good, and it's in stock. 15,000 talking to 13 people gave it 4.6 stars out of 5, which again, well, I've got it. I've had it for years, and it's just brilliant. For out and about. Can't go wrong with this. It's Rode. Is a top brand. Top brand. Now then. Oh, excuse me. Right, lights. This is a 2-pack by Neewer, and which I'm using now, by the way. It's $44.99. I'll make sure it's in stock, because I got caught out on this. Excuse me. Yeah, let me just share the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Here they are. $44.99, extra 10% with this coupon, folks. Now, I've got it here. In fact, I'm going to demo some really cool features on this thing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about the cough. I just got over COVID. This time last Tuesday, 2 weeks ago, was the last time I did a broadcast, and I was coughing and sneezing. I got the test. I had COVID. Yeah, so I've still got the cough. Got no taste or smell, but hey, could be worse. Right, here we go, folks. It's got 6. This is it. This is the now to get the size of this, to gauge the size against a smartphone. So that's the compared to the smartphone width, in depth, or height rather. So 60. Oh yeah, it's got LED lights, 65 of them in here. Okay, and this is it's quite hard. It's called a diffuser, and what that does, it just makes the light not so harsh, and it slots in. I'm doing it backwards here. There you go, slots it in there. And it's 56 Kelvin to get technical. What that means is it's they call natural daylight, so you can't reduce the warmth of it, or can you? I'll talk about that later. But you can dim it by using this also very complicated control. All right. So what I mean? Oh, that turns it off and on. That's complicated. Up for brighter and down for altogether now dimmer. Well done. Well done, everybody. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. All right. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. I'm just checking the chat because you never know. Right. Yeah. So it's dimmable 56K. Right. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh yeah. The power supply is electricity only. So it's not dual powered. There's no battery on the back, just electric, and it's USB powered. Poetry here. So if your wall socket's got a USB socket, you can plug it in, or just get a plug adapter. I've got one here in the UK. That's a plug socket and a half, isn't it? This is what I have to put up with in the UK. Look at that. Awesome. But the point is, it's the same wherever you are. You get this wall plug adapter, and is it the right way around? Yeah, you plug it in, and you plug into the wall socket, and jobs are good. All right. Lots of features on this, which I love. Least of all, the height adjustment, because it's on a tripod. Hang on, we've got Rosa. Howard, happy Tuesday, my Dougal old friend. Good afternoon, UK. Well, you're close, son. It's 9:10, Rosa. 9:10. I was just saying to the good folks on Amazon Live and also Twitter Live, if you're watching, links up there to come to me, or Facebook or YouTube. It's my second. This time 2 weeks ago, I went live yesterday for the first time in 2 weeks. Was the first time I went live because I didn't know that at the time until the following day. I had touched the COVID. Yes, I was COVID positive. Nighttime in the UK, yeah. So if you catch my replay from 2 weeks ago, I had COVID and I had twin jabs, 2 injections, and I still got it. But the good thing about it is stopped me from getting seriously ill because I got diabetes and asthma. 1:10, it was lunchtime. Awesome. But I'm better now, and I'm back in the groove. Went live yesterday afternoon for you guys. Bit rough, not rough, a bit out of practice and a bit of cough. I took a bit of a cough. Anyway, back to the advertised feature, which is Neewer dimmable lights. It's very versatile here. So this is the lowest it goes. So it's more like you can fit on your. Let me just get the focus. There we go. See this Logitech Stream Cam, which I use all the time. Autofocus, awesome. It's in the carousel. Check it out. Here it is. Where's my my chat's not refreshing. So I'm saying, my friend, my blessings and prayers sent your way. I hope you get well soon. Virtual hug. I'm a lot better. The only thing is, slightly not fuzzy. I wouldn't put it up by that high. Slightly fuzzy. Do I get tired? No, but I've got no taste or smell. That's just gone, which could be an advantage. So no taste, no smell, but it could be a lot worse. You know, there we go. Right, back to the item. So what you do with this, let me just lower the music down a tad. It's a tad slightly too loud. Or for me anyway. A bit better. Right, so what you do, you unscrew this. You unscrew the, let's get back into focus. There we go. I love the autofocus on the Logitech Stream Cam. It's brilliant. I'm just going to put this down for a bit. Because here is the tripod. Now then, it's got like a felt material on this. Can you see? Hopefully. If you put a mobile phone mount on this, you can use it as a selfie stick. All right. So I'll give the height measurements on this. It starts from 8 inches up to about 4 foot. I've got the second one's here. As you can see, if I'm covering the light, that's fully extended 4 feet. So it's a good side light. So you screw it on. I love doing demos, especially screwing things on. You know what's going to happen, do you? Bear in mind, it's $44.99 for 2. So you're going to get plastic. All right, let's face it, you're going to get plastic. You can't deny that. All right. So let's look at the top of the tripod. It's got a ball socket, which is like that. So you can move it in every conceivable direction. That's quite handy. Let me just screw it up. Hang on. Oh, screw it up. Here you can go vertical. Well, you can go like that or like that. I hope you can see what I'm doing with one hand. And to extend it, you pull it up and twist. Pull up and twist. All right. Okay. I'm just going to put it back down again. And I'm going to screw on what was the base you saw on here. Screw, 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 screw. Screw, screw, screw. Keep on screwing. And it becomes a light stand. And these lights are very, 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 very bright. I can't recommend these enough. You can use them as a beginner light, for key lights, one on each side, so that your lighting is consistent. Because obviously natural lighting, I'm in front of a window, it's nighttime here. It's the best. But even then, because if you're filming a video, you may start when it's sunny and it gets cloudy, or vice versa. You start off in daytime, ends up nighttime. Which is why I think having lights is, for me, it's the best way, because then the lighting is consistent. So when I'm streaming when it's daylight, you won't even know the difference. Although I've got a window here, I've got curtains which sort of diffuses the light. But anyway, so let's another really good one. Although you can't alter the temperature, what it comes with are filters, 2 of each. They're quite thin. 2 reds, 2 reds, 2 blues, 2 yellows, which you can't see because they're in front of the green screen. And these just fit in as it did the diffuser, and it can make a bit of a difference. Let's have a look, shall we? It's 1 red, you can see it. Put 2 on. Put a couple of blues. So what the point is with these lights, it can create really good. You see on YouTubers, what they use what they call RGB lights, which sounds very technical. That means red, green, and blue, and they have them lighting up in the background. In fact, I'll show you my rooms which is my room, where I used I used a red stripe light, it's a red light and a blue light as backing lights, just to create that what you see most YouTubers use. Let me just show you. Let me just change the screen. Hang on. What's your favourite TV show or movie? Come on, folks. Just put your answer in the chat. There we go. Right, let me just change the background so you can see how you can use it as, if not for key lighting, as background lights. So just show you. Hang on. Doesn't that make a difference? Don't you think? So, here I use the blue, just behind me, and over there, there is a strip light, but then there's a red light, RGB. So YouTubers that you see mainly use red and blue, and it just creates a nice, interesting ambience. And you can use these two lights to do that. So let me just go back to my screen. I've got a bit of a lag on this for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna share the screen again so you just get much more look on this. Such a good value for money. It really is. You're gonna get plastic for $44 for two lights, but you're getting a brand. The tripod stand is plastic. The lights they are bright. Get very bright actually. There you go. Just talk about the dimensions. What you saw, 8.85 inches, out to about 4 foot, just under 4 foot, which is really cool, if you ask me. Yeah. So I'm just checking something else. So $44.99, I think it's brilliant. You can't go wrong with this, folks. Am I sharing the screen? There we go. Those are them. Okay, which you saw me talk about, and those are the filters, color filters. $44.99 and an extra 10% coupon. There's a coupon today. You get 10% off. 14 again. This rating, 14,231 gave it 4.2 out of 5. 6% gave it 5. I would certainly give it 5 because for the price you're paying, the budget, it's not high end. You can't alter the warmth, but it's a brand. For a starter, for cheap lighting, you can't go wrong. There we go. I was going to talk about the Echo Dot. I've just gone to the page. It's out of stock, which is a bit of a bother because normally I have fun with Echo Dot. You know what? Because you can order it. I'm going to have a bit of fun with the Echo Dot. Why not? Why? Just I won't spend too long on it because you can't buy it. So I am sorry. I do apologize. But here it is. So Alexa, hello.
Hey up me duck.
Alexa, how are you today?
I'm feeling puzzled. People keep asking me who I am. It's a bit odd that they don't know already.
Alexa, who are you?
Hey there. Glad you stopped by. I'm your virtual assistant, your cloud-based AI. I can help you with a thing or two. Anytime you're game, get organized or be surprised, just say my name. I've got timers, reminders, alarms, lists, Bluetooth calls and messages, jokes,
Alexa,
songs,
stop. Right. Do you want the good news or do you want the bad news or the bad news? It's out of stock. Those lights. PC Phil. We have, haven't we? I'm sure we have. PC, I'm sure we have. Those lights look great bouncing off the back. Yeah, exactly, because you can use them as background lighting. These new are $44 for two. And I only got the filters. You see all these YouTubers have the these red and blue. They call them RGB lights, which means red, green, and blue. Right. So Alexa, goodbye.
See you later, alligator.
Right. That's the bad news. Even worse news. I think it's mate. You know what? It could be down to me. I doubt it. The next item, the Logitech keyboard and mouse, which I've got, which I was gonna demo, out of stock. $24.99. I'm just so sorry, folks. I do apologize. What can you do? That's what it is on Amazon. It's just incredibly popular. That's the way it goes. But they'll be back in stock. Oh, excuse me. Never mind, eh? We haven't met. Oh, right. Another PC Phil. Hello, PC Phil. Are you, I actually tell you what, why don't you very kindly give me a follow? And that'd be quite cool. And let me know where you're watching from. And are you a PC person, PC Phil? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I introduce to you, he says, trying to get his mouse working. No, it is working. Trying to get the right tabs up. PC Phil, he's in the house. Thank you, PC Phil. Thank you so much. You're now Amazon Live famous. That means you get notification every time I go live. And my thanks. Because my dear late mum always say to me, say please and thank you. So thank you, Pete. Can I call you PC now you're part of the gang? What's PC Phil saying? Consider it done. I'm a PC tech from New Jersey. Oh, blow, you're a PC. Oh my God. No, I've got PCs on the carousel. I may need your help, mate. I may need your help. Unfortunately, I never get any Amazon notification. Well, yeah. Good point. Contact Amazon. I don't know the reason why. I get some, but on my phone it's silent. So yeah, it's I don't know, teething problems. I don't know how Amazon works. They're weird and wonderful. But hey ho. But thank you for New Jersey. And PC Phil is saying, I think I get maybe one a week. They need to up the game. Yeah, they do. Well, not for me to criticize. Yeah, I think they're rushing it, and yeah, but it's still a new platform, and because everything I have to use the app on my iPhone, and yeah, I think they need to. You're not wrong, and they probably will. But it's still new. The app keeps on updating. Which I used to. Can you believe it? Everything. That's why I'm looking down at my iPhone. Everything is focused on the app. There's no desktop application for this. Although I'm using StreamYard, which is a streaming service to stream, but all the controls. So there you go. And what's PC? Let me just read it on the chat here on the screen. So my eyes are going berserk. Let me just refresh it. PC Phil is saying, oh. PC Phil saying, I love the Amazon community, met so many amazing people, learned so much about this. Yeah, it's good. Why don't you apply? Because the Amazon Live influencers is a small but really close community. And I need to roll. Time to go home. Work is done for today. All right, mate. Work is done. Well, 1:30 in the afternoon. I like your hours. Anyway, well done, PC Phil. Thanks for joining. You're part of the Brit gang. Well done, mate. I really appreciate that. Oh, 4:30. Sorry, my apologies. Still 4:30. What time do you start work? Knowing you guys in the States start ridiculously early, don't you? Anyway, well done, mate. Thanks for joining me. No worries. I will see you again, PC. Can I call you PC now, with friends? Cheers, mate. Have a good rest of the day, and thanks for the follow, and thanks for contributing. I really, really appreciate that. Awesome. Good. Yep. See you again, PC. Right. Moving on. To other stuff that I haven't got, but I've seen it and I think it's really great. And lo and behold, I'm going to talk about the. Do you know what? I'm going to make sure it's in stock first, because the way things are going, these things. One left. Oh, I sound like I'm on QVC. One left in stock, folks. You must buy it. No, I don't flog. I don't sell. I can't sell for peanuts, which is why you appear on my couch like a friend, having a natter, a brew, as we say in England, a cup of tea, cup of coffee. And I talk about things I've seen on Amazon, things I've bought, things I think you like. So, I don't sell, because the decision to buy is entirely up to you. All I want you to do is click on it and have a look. You may agree with me. You may think, I'll give it a miss, which is absolutely fine. But this is actually one left in stock. They come in, they come out of stock all the time. This is the Nintendo Switch, which is neon red and neon blue. The Joy-Con, one is neon blue, one is neon red. 92,752 people gave it a rate 5-star. There you go. One left in stock. 288. As you probably know, it's got 3 play modes: TV mode, desktop, tabletop rather, and handheld. TV mode is obviously connected to the TV, which could be in tabletop mode or handheld mode. Tabletop mode. Let me just show you. Hang on. Oh, I've got it here. Right, here we go. So tabletop mode is that where you've got the 2 Joy-Cons connected to it, so you can use it as a handheld. Or handheld, which is up. Well, just use it as handheld, like the old Wii. Anyway, 289. Battery life between 4 and 9 hours. 4.5 to 9 hours, depending on the software. 6.2-inch screen. Connects to multiplayer. I think it's up to 6 players, 8 consoles rather. That's it. 288. It's a Nintendo Switch. It's really cottoned on. There you go. 288. One left in stock. Well, there you go. It's probably handheld. That's probably table. Well, no, they have they. Yeah, one left in stock, folks. 288. Okay. There you go. iPod Pro earbuds, which let me just remove this. Do this. Make sure it's in stock first, because these things come and go. Featured now. There we go. Featured now. In stock. Right, 28% off, 179.99. Most of them comes, we know what it is. You charge it in the case. 24314, 5-star rating, okay? It's got a transparency mode so that when you're listening to your music and people are talking to you, you click a button. At least you can hear people talking. And it's got noise cancellation. It's quite the top end. It's Apple AirPods. But there is a deal, 28% off today, folks. Only 179.99. Comes with what do they call them? What do they call them? The silicone tips. Do you ever buy earbuds and change the tip? I don't. Just use what they use. And if I lose one, I just replace it. Oh, excuse me. I know why I'm coughing. This time 2 weeks ago, I was streaming on Amazon, coughing and sneezing. Well, I had the test. I got the result the next day, 2 weeks ago, September the 1st. COVID. But I'm getting better now. I've got no taste or smell. So I've lost 2 out of 4 senses, which is a bit of a pain, really. But what can you do? I'm alive. But hey ho. So the question I'm asking, I know people are joining all the time, is what's your favourite TV show or movie? Just unmute and put it in the chat, okay? And if you can give me a follow, that would be completely awesome as well. And anyway, so it's the AirPods. Oh God, AirPods Pro, 28% off, 179.99. Okay. Right, Fire TV stick. Let's hope it's in stock, shall we? Yes, this is very similar to the Roku streaming stick, 4K. I'm going to show you the screen because my ex-wife has got this. I've used it, and regarding performance, nothing. To be honest, there's nothing different on performance. They both look like a stick. There it is there. It plugs into HDMI socket back your TV, so it's out of sight, out of mind. This turns on your television, Alexa control, navigational keys, back key, home key. No, Alexa, stop. Settings, rewind, play, pause, fast forward, volume up and down, and mute, which works on the TV. It does the same. Why would you choose one over the other? Well, good question. I've used this on my ex-wife, and why I prefer the Roku stick is for the menu. If you go back and look at the Roku sticks on the carousel, it's a very clean screen with the menu down on the. Well, no, let's put it right. As you're looking at it, be on this side as you're watching, and the each channel, like Roku, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, is in its own little rectangle, and it's very, very clean to navigate or use a voice control. That's why I like it. The menu, the home screen on the Fire Stick, it's rather busy for me, a bit too complicated. It looks a bit like Amazon Prime homepage with video or channels going across. I can't remember that recommended, recent, just watch. It's a bit fussy for me. That's personal choice. They're both brilliant. I mean, bloody hell. 721,202 people gave an average 4.7 stars. More than 700,000 people bought it. So it's personal choice, folks. And also, there may be things that are on Fire TV, but not on Roku. I know in the UK, my daughter told me this, that Fire Stick in the UK have got the TikTok app. You can't record in it. You can just download the app and look at videos, whereas Roku hasn't. So that may be important to you. It's nothing in it. The price is, well, there's an offer today, folks, 30% off, which brings it down to $34.99. I can't make this choice for you. They both operate the same. I've used both, except the home screen for me is less fussy on the Roku, but still fantastic, you know. That's my own personal choice. What can I say? Oh yeah, this is a Dell computer. Sorry about this. Here we go. It's one of their renewed items. What renewed means is that it's been pre-owned, and it looks like new. It's been tested, but they can't call it new, which is fair enough. But what they do. Let me just share the screen. Try again, Howard. Get a grip, old boy. But what they do have is a 90-day renewed guarantee. So normally you've got 30 days, you've got 90 days. So that's how confident they are, okay? And this pack quite a bit of a punch, actually. Only 5 left in stock. It's an everyday computer, but it's got an Intel Core i5, 2.5 hertz. So that's going to process quite well. 4 GB of RAM. It's the lowest spec for RAM. Okay, so it's going to work, but just if you've got video games loaded and video editing, and you've got loads of tabs open on the internet, and you've got Zoom going, it ain't going to work. All right, it's going to give you problems. So just be sensible. I mean, most times you only use one thing, don't you? The internet and another program. But for things like Word, it's going to be a doddle. It's nothing. And pick photos, because it's got 120 gigabyte solid state drive. So I mean, it's a good startup. And also Windows 10 Professional, 64-bit. Only 259. And it's in stock. So, give it a go. So you've got 90 days. So looks and works like new according to Amazon, but they can't call it new because it's been pre-owned. All right, guys, there you go. So my voice holds out. I hope so. Oh, another Apple. Yeah, why not? This is the Apple Mini, not the high spec Apple Mini. We can share the screen, folks, to see what we're talking about. But there's a bit of a discount on this. Bit of a discount. Let me just share the screen. All over the place. Here we go. As I say, not the highest spec, but it's an Apple. It's a good price. There's a deal on this. 2020, it's got the M1 chip, which we launched about a year ago, which is revolutionary. Then they've gone to their own chip, and so it's got 8GB of RAM, 256GB solid state drive. Okay, 2,000 people gave it an average. Uh, 4.7 out of 5, which is pretty cool. All right. Yeah. So, and it's got 3 times faster CPU, central processing unit, and 6 times faster GPU, the graphics processing unit. Both are 8 core. So this is going to be an Apple. I know it's slightly lower spec. It's going to be good. It's Apple, and $40 off. So it's $659 down from $699. That's all right, isn't it? Don't get many deals with Apple. Sounds right to me. I should highlight it, silly sod. I'm now highlighting it. Yeah, $699. M1. So give it a go. You don't get much. You don't get extras. Just a power cable. Oh, I was looking for eligible for returns, refund, and replacement. So you got 30 days. Give it a go. Play with it. See what you think. Okay. Or you may want a tablet. You may want a laptop. You may want a tablet. You may want a laptop. Oh, the choice. I can't think. What am I to do? You know what? Get both. There was a daft. No, you know what? Excuse me. Whew. Sorry, I'm just getting over COVID and I still got just a cough. Nothing else. I'm fine. Got off pretty lightly, really. Well, just consider this Lenovo 2-in-1. Let me share the screen. It's got. Let me just share the screen. Here we go. So it's a 2-in-1. So it becomes in laptop mode or tablet mode. Comes with a stylus. It's got a 360-degree hinge. So as you can see on the screen here, you can set it as a stand and use as a laptop, or it folds back on itself, used as in tablet mode. And as you can see, it's a proper keyboard. So it's very versatile. So just a few videos on that. Landscape, portrait, very, so it's 2-in-1. only 16 left in stock. So as I said, it's 14-inch, full HD, 1080p. And it's got AMD Ryzen 5 4500U processor. This is a decent processor, which I think is comparable to the i5, just a different brand. Now there's 16GB of RAM. That's going to multitask. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially for video editing or even gaming. Although you've got to be careful. You're gonna have things open. It's gonna handle most things. 256GB solid state drive, not bad storage. AMD Radeon graphics. Again, it's a good spec. And bear in mind, it's 2-in-1, laptop and a tablet, $680. and 5,574 people gave an average 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, 4.5 at a maximum of 5. Maximum is 5. So again, you know, you got 30 days. I'll just give it a go because you're getting two in one. Lenovo, which I think used to be IBM back in the day. Everyone's heard of IBM. I may be wrong. If I am wrong, let me know in the chat because there's probably somebody who's going to know. But let me know. But just give it a go. So that's the Lenovo Flex, as they call it, which is available. $689.90 on Howard's Couch. Welcome, pleasure to have your company. Thank you so much. You're watching Amazon Live, and I'm actually going out on Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitter, come over to Amazon Live. Link is up there. Same as on YouTube. Link will be down there. Just come over. Because you might know what I'm talking about if you're watching on YouTube Live or Twitter Live. Not YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. So come and have a chat. Be nice. Yeah. And mute. So join in the chat. And you know what? If you can give me a follow on the button here, that would be awesome. Thank you. I do appreciate it. People dropping all the time, which is great. Had a bit of a chat on the chat. Yes. Oh, yeah. Had a bit of a chat on the chat. Right. Now then, moving on. How about surveillance camera? The Wyze version camera 3 with Night Visione. What caught my eye with this one is easy to install. It's quite small. You can install it on the outdoors and indoors. It's wired only. So it could be problematical outdoors. So maybe best for indoors. 1080p, two-way audio. So because you're connected to an app, even when you're in or out, you'll see people not ringing the doorbell, and you can talk to them. And it's got a really fun thing. It's got a siren. I'm going to play a product video to give my voice a rest. You can hear the siren. So if you really want to scare people off, but the night vision is in color. And it's version 3, and it's only. Let me just mute this so you can just mute this. It's only $35.44, and 18,520 people gave it on average 4.6 out of 5. Amazon choice. I'm going to share this screen, play a little product video so you can see it for yourself. I think it's just for home security. Let me just do that. Let me just come back and take off this banner because no one's answering my question. What's your favorite TV show, movie? You're probably busy, which is fine. As long as you're joining in, I really don't mind. Let's make it bigger. Let's have a look at this video, and while I take another drink and rest my weary voice. Back after this, folks. Stay tuned. He said. Here we go. You hear the sirens, so it's pretty quite good actually. Look at that, low light compared to 2. That's good. See, motion detector. There you go. 18,000, nearly 5 stars in stock, 35.44. Now, obviously there's some the video doorbells, which is quite expensive. Here's a really good alternative. You know what? You don't have to buy it. Just click on it. Do me a favor. Just have a look. Have a click. Have a wander. And what's returns policy? There we go. Return, refund, or replacement. So you got 30 days. No brainer in that for security. There you go. And I don't know about where you are, where you live. Over here in England, the nights are drawing in. So in the height of summer, it used to be daylight at 10 o'clock in the evening. Now it's starting to get dark at 7:30, and gradually it's going to be dark about 4ish. So it's going to be great in the winter with the night vision when people come a calling. Because it's weird, isn't it? When it's like 8:30 and it's summer, sunny, and it doesn't seem so late. But when it's like in the winter, 4 o'clock and it's dark, it seems, anyway, that's just my madness. There you go. Right, moving on to the next on the carousel this afternoon, this evening, wherever you live. On Howard's couch, which is me, Howard. Let me just stop this. Thank you for joining me on the couch. What's Howard's couch? Well, I'm in the UK, England, but what it is, how I operate sounds like a bit of a shyster. How I like to do things on Amazon Live, which is fantastic platform, by the way, is I just recommend like a friend. So I'm inviting you to sit on my couch, virtual couch, have a cup of tea. We call it a brew in England. Have a cup of tea, cup of coffee, a cold drink, and I talk about stuff I've purchased on Amazon. Because I'm a customer like you, or that I've had experience of, that I've seen and like. I think have a look at this, like that Wise version 3 the surveillance camera, $35. So there you go. However, do you have an Apple Watch? Yes. Amazon customer. Well, Amazon customer, a follow is a follow. I don't know who you are, but a follow is a follow. Perhaps you want to change your settings so you can put your real name or an assumed name, unless you want to refill your name in the chat. But you know what? I'm just grateful. Amazon customer, everybody, who will now get notification when I go live. You get my undying thanks. And it just, being transparent, the more followers I get, the higher up the Amazon levels I can go. And I'm being dead straight with you, honestly. And it's not much in it for you apart from getting notifications about me when I go live. But I'm being honest. I believe honesty is the best policy. Because I like to build up a relationship with I've got some regulars and I made friends. And, when you're friends, you can be open. And, I don't pee around. I just being dead straight. There you go. Right. So anyway, I was asking this very important question, which I wish I'd do this again. All right. There you go. What's your favorite TV show or movie? Let me know in the chat. Can you do that? Can you be so kind? You can. I was asking this question. Do you have an iPhone? Do you ever recharge it? Yes. Would you like to know about a watch charger for the iPhone? Yes. All right then. Right. This is a charger for an iPhone. Let me just share the screen so you can see what it looks like. It's portable, so good for going away. Here we go. You put your. Can you see my cursor? I hope so. You put your iPhone on there and it charges it in 2 hours. Okay. Now, what they do say regarding safety is that if you've got a plastic cover on your iPhone, take it off. Hang on, something coming on the chat. Michael A. Blankenship. Bro, hi. I thought I spoke to somebody else before. Have we spoken before, Michael? Because you got a, if I may say so, an awesome and memorable name. I'm sure we have. Have we? Just put yes in the chat. And if not, give me a follow. Don't ask, don't get. Right, here we go. Right. Yeah. USB, plug into your device, and you're away. It takes 2 hours. Not bad, is it? Oh yeah, it works for the Apple Watch Series SE 654321 and the 1M. 5,324 people gave it on average 4.5 stars out of 5, 12.89. You can use it at home when you're going on holiday or traveling for business. Charger. Michael A. Blankenship. I hope I haven't ruined your name. If I have, I'm so sorry. But he's in the house, everybody. There he is. He's following me. He's now Amazon famous. He's my new virtual friend from somewhere in the US of A. Perhaps you can tell me where you're watching from. Are you new to Amazon? Is there anything you want to see on Amazon? Anything on the carousel that you'd like me to talk about to jump the queue? Not just you, Michael, but, you know, followers have privileges. That's what I'm saying. If you're following and he asks for something, you do it. If you don't follow me, no, I'm not being nasty because they've taken the time out to follow me. So, hey, guess what? You're new to Amazon Live. Okay. Would you like to know something about it? I'll tell you something about it. Here we go. Right, Amazon Live. I'm an Amazon Live, they call it Amazon Live influencer, and I've got and it is a privilege of streaming. I know you're following. I give you a massive shout out, Michael, my good mate Michael. We go back that much. Did you hear the massive shout out? Do you want to hear it again? Michael Blankenship, everybody's following me. He's in the house. There he is, Michael from somewhere in the States. There we go. Good man. There we go. And that's the point I'm saying. If you're following me, not sound nasty. It's that I'm rewarding you for your kindness, really, in actually clicking that button. Which, you know, it takes an effort in these days of social media. So if you're following me and you ask for certain things, you're going to get priority. That's something else I can give you, okay? Like David L. Whelan, who is in... Let me just get rid of this. David A. Whelan, everybody's in the house. He's now following me. Massive thank you. David A. Whelan is now Amazon Live famous. Thank you so much. You get notification when I go live. When I go live, I hope so. Whenever I stream live. Where are you from, mate? Nice to meeting you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. There you go. So people like David, Michael, Amazon customer, they got priority on future lives. You know, if they see something on the carousel they want me to look at, I'll do it because you're following me. That's something I can offer in addition. Okay, that's all. Why not? So, what am I talking about? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, the watch charger. Now, this isn't particularly sexy. I'm being honest with you, but it's practical and safe. You call it a power strip. I call it a power adapter. I'm old enough when people used to plug in adapter onto an adapter and plug in these plugs. And in those days, they weren't fixed wiring the plugs. They were frayed. Oh, it's just a bloody nightmare. This thing, it's $30.98. And there's extra 5% saving, which is nice. So extra 5% from $20.98. It's got 12 outlets. That means you can plug in 12 items, which still worries me. I'm being from the old school. And 6, is it 6? 4 USB. Oh, it's got 6-foot extension cord to plug in, but it's got let me just share the screen. Hang on. It's got a surge protector, so it shouldn't like burst into flames because you're overloading it. I'm going to show a picture which still sends shivers down my spine. So I go back to the old days where things weren't safe. This is. Where's the piece of picture I saw on the wall? Where was it? We changed it. There it is. Look at. Oh, sugar. Look, you got all these plugged in. In the old days, and now you can turn it off and on. It's got a power surge, and it's great. It looks like you can wall mount it as well, which I didn't realise. $20.98, but with an extra 5% off coupon. 5,313 people gave it 5 stars. So there you go, 4.8. Call it 5. 2098. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now this next Kindle is out of stock. It has been for some. Something's going to come. I did it because it's got the. No, it's not in stock. Not going to talk about it. Paperwhite. It's got double capacity. Here, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm sorry about this. The holder is in stock, but there's no point getting one. You haven't got paperwhite. But the case is only for version 10 onwards, I think. If you click on it, you see it's only version 10 onwards. Series 10, I think so. See, so it's not. We've got an older paperweight. Ain't gonna fit in, I'm afraid. Okay, folks. Right, speaker, little dinky triangle speaker, Bluetooth speaker. Difficult to describe, except it says it's got a. Well, I haven't called up on the screen yet. It's got a surprising. I think it says surprising loud sound, louder volume. Michael says thank. Well, my pleasure, mate. Absolute pleasure. Part of the gang now. It's a little triangular shape, not very big. I'm just going to share the screen. But you know, you still got hot weather. Some have hot weather all the year round, don't you? So it's good for pool parties, beach, camping. 100-foot limit apparently for the Bluetooth. So you can use a microphone or hook up to your smartphone. But 157,000. Am I sharing the screen? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at this. 157,331 people gave an average 4.6 stars out of 5, which is huge. And I'm telling you now, more than that bought it. But to bother to come back, and it's quite small. There it is. They're happy with it. She's dancing around. He's talking, and she's looking, not making eye contact with him. Don't know what's going on. She's happy. They're waving to somebody in the distance. So yeah, waterproof, rainproof, weatherproof, splashproof. Oh, you don't want to hear about these gubbins. I think you need to buy it to hear it for yourself. Okay, folks? Right. Go look at some Fire tablets. One is a 10.1 and one is 7. Now, to be honest, a tablet's a tablet. Aesthetically looking at it, it's not going to look any different. All right, it's a Fire tablet. You're for consuming stuff. So you're going to get your Prime videos, your Office, your Zoom, Kindle, Disney Plus. But this is a full HD 1080p 32 gigabyte we're looking at here, which is 14999. 23,903 people gave it an average for it's about 4.56. Yeah, 4.6 stars out of 5. All right. It's got 53 gigabyte of RAM, which is 50% more than the previous model. You can add a 1 terabyte micro SD card. You have to buy it separately. Comes in 64 gigabyte. We're focusing on the 32 gigabyte. Once you click on it, you can make up your own mind. Okay. 1080p thing. Now it's got a camera. I'm never going to talk about the camera because I know the camera isn't brilliant. It really is. 12-hour battery, by the way. Apparently Google Play is not supported on this, just to let you know. Okay. The camera's rubbish. Not being funny. You don't buy a tablet. It's only 2 megapixels front and rear facing, so your phone's better. All right. Or they may be too big, and your mobile smartphone may be too small. You want a 7.1 inch. 2019, 16 gigabyte. I think it's got 1 gigabyte of RAM. Oh yeah, it's got IPS display, not quite HD, it's like slightly down. Could you notice the difference? Probably not. But 1 gigabyte is 1 gigabyte of RAM. But it's only $50 or $49.99. 206,044 gave it an average 4.4 out of 5. And again, you're consuming stuff, and that's what it looks like. It's got quite a thick bezels around it, to be honest. It's not like Infinity. So, but $50, 7-inch, you get decent viewing on it, better than your mobile for $49.99. I'll talk about the camera. 2 megapixel front and back, but it does 720 HD video recording, so that's quite good. So there you go, which I haven't highlighted. What a silly Billy! What a silly Billy! Right, let's move on to this gimbal by DJI. I've seen this in action. My favourite Ryan, who's another Amazon live influencer, has used this and bought it, and it looks really good for that smooth walking or smooth taking pictures, low hand. I'm going to show, it's a #1 bestseller, folks. 129, 6619 rating, 4.6 stars out of 5. I'm going to show you a product video because my voice is about to go. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to share the screen, play a product video so you can see for it. Because sometimes product videos are very, very good. Just do that. Just go full screen. Comme ça. There's some choice of videos. The one I want you to see is the second.
DJI OM4 tutorial videos.
No, not this one. See, it clips on. Brilliant, isn't it? Isn't that awesome? There you go. Let's just stop the video here. Let's stop that. Let me just come out from behind the screen. Hello. Yeah, it's a slight learning curve, but once you get to know it, it's just excellent. Amazon choice. Bestseller. $129. Let me make sure that this is in stock before I talk about it. Oh, it's a deal on this one. Wow, good deal on this. This is the Rove Dashcam, which I featured quite a bit on my streams. The reason why I booked like it, it's a Dashcam, which is really good. If some idiot causes an accident in front of you, you got evidence. But it streams in 4K. Never seen that before. 4K. In fact, 4K UHD 2160p. Now it's got 2.4 LCD lens, 150-degree wide angle, and night vision, which is awesome. But it's got obviously got GPS. Now, why do you want GPS? Well, it tracks your journey. Okay. Well, we know we've got, because may go on a road trip. Yeah, which you want to record. You can record your road trip as well if you want to. And if you have an accident, it's auto recording. If you have an accident, it does preserve, so you can't overwrite it. But because it's got Wi-Fi, which I haven't seen many in dash cams, you can transfer the video via Wi-Fi to your smartphone. Okay, and it does in UHD. Now, there's a deal on this. Normally $199.99. It's $101.15. 16% off for a 4K dash cam. Oh yeah, and it's got a parking sensor, so when it's parked, someone nudges it or whatever, it's some movement, it'll start recording. Good if anybody wants to. Anyway, just so have a look at this. Just click on it, see what you think. I've got lots left. I may have to end this thing because my voice is really, really going. In fact, I will. Talk about a couple of things before I go because my time's running out. I'm going to talk about this Sony. I know I've got other TVs. This Sony. Let's do that. Bravia OLED 4K, which is top end TV. OLED. It's got this X1 Ultimate processor, which is the blacks are blacks, the whites are white, superb contrast, superb sound. It's an Amazon TV, by the way. 4K UHD, so you can be stunning colors, and only 2 left in stock. This has been going down every day. 186999 and 1000. Let me just call this up. It's worth having a look. But I'm going to talk to you about the my experience of a 55-inch screen, of which this is. Because whether you got a Sony or another brand, 55 inches is 55 inches. But it's got, so it's got an infinity bezel. So it's like edge to edge to get the full benefit of it. So I'm calling up. Here we go. 1,351 people have given it 5 stars. Only 2 left in stock. Right. So I've got a 55-inch. Had it for about 6 years. No, that's not. No. Is it 4 years? Could be 4 years. Yeah. Could be 4 years. You know when you buy a new phone and it's got all the okey cokies on it, all the doings, that makes sense. Or you buy a new laptop with all the bits and bobs, and after a while, Michael says, I'm new. Okay, Michael, I'm talking about 55 inches. So Amazon Live is, I come on, do a show more or less nearly every day, and I call it Howard's Couch, Michael. Nobody else. Actually, it's a good opportunity to introduce Amazon Live. I call it Howard's Couch because my show is that you're coming over to my place, having a brew, a cup of tea, because I like you. I'm also an Amazon customer, and I've bought stuff which I've featured today. And what it is, I just talk about my experiences of these products, some which I've bought, some which I've used but haven't bought, as a friend, a recommendation. And what you see down below is a carousel, which may be down here or over here or over here somewhere. And when I talk about it, I feature it because I'm featuring this Sony Bravia. But please feel flick left to right. Just click on it. Anything you might find fancy. If we go to the product page, and then to buy, it's exactly the same. You add to your basket, check out, come back and have a chat. And that's how Amazon Live works. So I'm just here to save you to do the legwork. I've do electronics, which I varied. Some sexy stuff like this Sony Bravia to a wall adapter. You know what I mean? And that's how it works. Yeah. So that's how it works, Michael. And so I'm talking about my experiences of a 55-inch television. I haven't got Sony Bravia, but 55 inch is 55 inch. And what I was trying to explain is when you buy a new phone or a new computer with all these new bits and bobs in it, and after all, it just becomes another phone, becomes another computer, and you get used to it. But when I bought this 55 inch, it could even be 5 years. 5 years ago, I get a buzz when I turn my telly on and see my favorite program in 55 inches. I get that real immersive feeling of experience. It's 1080p, and obviously when it's in 4K, my God. And when you're watching a film, when you see a film in a cinema, you see all the. That sounds a bit nerdy, like all the. It's like it's in a house. You see all the pictures and crockery, the detail of it, which gets you involved in the characters. And 55-inch for me is my sweet spot, which is why I thoroughly recommending a 55-inch television set. And this Sony Bravia, which is only 2 left in stock, folks. Eligible for return to refund or replacement. You're 30 days. Give it a go. And 1869 is not bad for an OLED. So you're going up a notch here. Smart TV. All right, give it a go. 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 Right, last item, folks, because hopefully it's on the it's in stock, which is this. Excuse me. Oh, which I'm going to feature. When I click on it, you'll see it. The carousel will zoom and it'll be the featured item. Here we go. Camlink 4K. What is this? Right. This turns your USB, get a grip, your DSLR into a very posh webcam. This is how it works. Dead Sims. Just open it up. Now it says 4K because it's capable of streaming in 4K. I don't know any streaming services or social media that streams in 4K, but I think what Elgato have done, they've future-proofed it. So when that day comes, you'll be able to stream in 4K. Let's open it up, shall we? Here's the device. Shall I take it out? So, looking from, well, here we go. Let's got the Camlink logo on here. From the front, it's got USB-A, which plugs into your computer. And at the back, you plug in an HDMI lead. This is a full-size HDMI socket. I don't know what your connection is on your particular camera. It could be HDMI to HDMI or HDMI to mini, or is it max? Can't remember. So, but you just plug it into there. That goes into your phone. And what it produces, it depends on your brand. A clean HDMI output. You know, when you're videoing, you get all the information on it. This makes it a clean HDMI output. If it doesn't, you can just turn it off. Now then, on some cameras, on my old one, if you've got autofocus, it's got the little square thing that follows you around, that will show up. So you may have to put it depends what camera you've got. Certainly for the Canon, so you may have to turn it onto manual focus to get rid of that. Okay. And also it comes as a nice little extra. It's a USB extender. That's the this bit goes into your computer, but this bit will go into here. Let's turn it around like this, and so that plugs in. This bit plugs into your computer. It just makes it a bit longer because it may be don't know. It may cause you problems. Just gives you a bit more. Depends how far you're. Just gives you a bit more room, doesn't it? Yeah. And it's, what's the price? Let me just share the screen before I say goodbye. So you can broadcast and record as well via. Oh, it's 1080p, 60 frames per second. I forgot to mention that. Sorry, folks. Or 4K, which you can't do yet. That'll be at 30 frames per second. So let me just put this back. Just put it back in the box. I suppose they future-proofed it, and these are popular. And if you're streaming using a DSLR, you're going to get that brilliant depth of field, aren't you? Poker. We get the blurred background. I'm just putting this back in the box. Sorry, folks. Live. There we go. But if you go onto elgato.com and look up your particular camera, most of them should be compatible. So there it is. It's in stock. Oh, 8% off, 118.99. 4,543 people gave it 4.6 stars out of 5. Amazon choice. There we go. So you can see it in action. There you go. They're using the extension lead on that. Next to HDMI. That's why the USB extension cable may be what you need. So it gives you a bit more wiring. Okay. There you go. Simple as that. That's what I said. Yeah. So, what we got here? I keep, whenever I don't refresh, I miss the chat. Professor Tirado, are you still in the house, Professor? You've probably gone away now. Professor's another influencer. Settled, love my Camlink 4K. In OBS, you can stream in 4K from your DSLR and record it to a local file, and then upload that to YouTube, Twitch, etc. Of course you can. Good information, Settled. I hope you're on the line, mate. If you're not following me, please follows. Noctech says, Godbless.bar would love this for our 48-year anniversary. Wow. Setywed saying, that cable works great when you have side-by-side USB ports that need one of them both. Oh, Professor, good man. I'm so proud. Whenever I don't bloody refresh the screen, I miss things like that. Noctech and setup. Can I just be cheeky? Because my mum said, if you don't ask, you don't get. And I'm saying, please. If you can click on the follow button, give me a follow. That means you get preferential treatment. Next time you come on my lives and you want me to jump the queue on something, you're going to get preferential treatment. There we go. Oh, Setuid. I'm probably, here he is in the house, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to refresh my screen on my mobile. Oh, dear. Dreadful. There we go. In the house. Amazon Live fame. Where are you watching from, mate? Let me know. Are you new to Amazon? Are you looking for stuff? Have you found stuff on Amazon? There you go. Thank you for that. It's in the house. Noxtex may have gone, but thank you for that. Now then, Professor Tirado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm ending this show, is another live streamer. If I can, do you want to put your link in the chat, Prof? You also do electronics as well, don't you? Do you want to put your link in the chat? I can't. I did have a shortcut to people I'm sharing with. There we go. Oh, God, blimey. Refresh. This is my second live back in 2 weeks, Prof. Because this time 2 weeks ago, when I went live, I was coughing and sneezing. And I did a COVID test. I was positive. Welcome back. I heard you were not well. Yeah, I'm fine. Still got a bit of a cough. I don't think I've got COVID anymore. I need to register my live stream for my domain. I need to register my .live. Oh, you have, haven't you? ProfessorTirado.live. You've done it. Okay, I'm just going on. Hang on. Yeah, I'm better. I've still got a bit of a cough, but I've lost my smell and taste. So that's great. Could be worse. Could be dead. Here we go. This is Professor Tirado, one of the nicest chaps you can ever possibly meet. Genuine, down to earth, damn good bloke, as we say. Oh no, yeah, I'm just refreshing the chat. That could be for changes depending on who you're around. Well, I don't. I'm Johnny Billy No Mates. I tell you what, when I'm drinking the old alcohol, Like if I'm drinking, can I say beer? Just do that now. You like drinking fizzy water. It's great. Here we go. This is your, you know this. This is Prof's thingy. This is his storefront. And if you click on it and you'll say follow, call it beverage. Yeah. Whenever I drink a certain type of adult beverages, it tastes like water. It's great. Click on that and give him a follow. What's it? Oh, you know what, Prof? I'm not doing this bloody videos. I haven't got enough gear. I should do, shouldn't I? I'm losing. It's anyway. So follows request. How'd you do that? You should do the live video. Yeah, I know I should. Stuart is saying you should do more shoppable vids. Yes, thank you guys. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yes, I will. And you should join. You should become an influencer. Set your word. I can't see the tick, so I don't think you are. Because when you've got live influencer and you comment, you get a green circle with a white tick. Sorry, check mark. You're working on it. We'll get on with it. Join the group. Give you great tips. Seriously. And there we go. So meanwhile, back to the professor's thingy. There we go. That was this lives. Awesome stuff. It's cool. There we go. Right, no more. That's enough. Hang on a sec. We've got taking. Okay, great comment there. I'm not going to read it out because I suspect. Don't know. I'm not going to read it out. Where are you from? Are you from the US, Setchewid? Because that's quite an English expression, which I'm not going to comment. Let's see if Amazon from the US. Okay, but that's quite. Do you say that? Is that an expression? I'm fluent in Brit, more than I am, mate. I tell you. So that's not an expression you say in the US, because that comment is still there. Okay, whereabouts in the US are you? Fluent in Brit. I was going to do a live this month ago with another great bloke, David Utech Pia. Name is David. Where I'll give him a course on how to speak English. Northeast, just east of NYC, New York City. All right, cool. Cool. Jump onto David's Discord. Yeah, do you know what? I'm quite up on social media and stuff. I don't know how to use it. I'll go on. It's only for gamers, isn't it? I know there's a chat there, isn't there? We're all there. And there's okay. Oh, I might go there. But I know he started to do, there's 2 Facebook groups, which the professor and I are both members of. David won one. It has voice, live streams, but you can, okay. I'll give it a go. All right, cool. Right. Okay, I've been on there for 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is probably 2 hours and 10 minutes too long. Hang on. Let me just what's the professor saying? I didn't realise David was on Discord. Good to know. Yeah, I didn't know that either. He's on everywhere, isn't he? Are you on both FB groups? That's all right. A lot of information. A lot of support. A lot of support. When I first came live, I was like a 3-year-old. I was on there every second. How'd you do this? How'd you do this? How'd you do that? Jump on there. I'm likely to become moderator over there. Keep things clean for the community. Yeah, quite right. It's getting a bit late for me now. It's 10:30 in the evening, so it's getting a bit late. But I can. The good news is I can save the chat, and I'll jump on it. But yeah, so it's a good community. I was on there every 5 seconds saying, how'd you do that? So it's good. So but I'm going to go now. It's like I say, I've been on there for 2 hours and 11 and a half minutes, which is probably 11 and a half hours, 2 hours, 2 minutes too long. So I'm going to go because my voice is tired. It's 10:30. It's about 5:30 for you guys on the West Coast, East Coast, isn't it? Have a great evening. Cheers, mate. Prof, that's it. Well, yeah, TTYL. Chat. Talk to you later. Oh, I'm cool. Stay well, stay healthy. Good man. See you guys. See you guys. Right. That's a nice little bit of chat from old mates. That was awesome. I love that. I'm going to go now because it's 10:30. I need a shave. Right. I'm going to go. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the follows. It's been completely brilliant. Loved it. I'm going to go. So I will be live again tomorrow. Have a brilliant rest of the day. Speak soon. Cheerio. Toogle Pip from Howard and from Howard's Couch in the UK. All the best. Speak soon.